And welcome to No Man's Land yet again in FS22. So yeah, here we are. What a beautiful morning in the game. And what a busy day we have ahead of us, because we need to do most of the baling today, and we need to seed the field. I still haven't really decided yet what to do. Maybe I should actually do some sugar beet, because there is a harvester. If we go into the shop, or we skip to the next month. Let's see what we have in store for used. We have nothing. Beet. Beet technology. We have this one installed. I know it's a very small harvester. I don't think you have to cut off the top from it, from the sugar beet. So maybe we should do a tiny piece of sugar beet, because they should be worth it in this game. I mean, they seem very profitable. Not that profitable, but the amount you will get from a field is just immense. So maybe we should do this field work towards getting this. We need some sort of a planter as well. Oh, we have some weeds in this field we need to kill as well. So yeah, but first off, we will start the baling of the hay bales. And hopefully this will give us enough of an income to buy the beet harvester and the planter. So I'll just get this one going. Should have done this a long time ago. You can see the grass is almost fully grown yet again. I mean, whenever we collect these, it's almost ready to just cut one more time, but we won't. We have some field work we need to do and stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, we have some lettuce and we can sell, and hopefully we'll have some eggs soon as well. They seem pretty good. And for those of you who don't know, we have the canola field now, and I think it's a wheat field, the other one, just to make sure that we have enough for the chicken feed until next year. And we need at least one of the fields always to like have something in it that we can feed the chicken with. Or we have to get a massive income of something that can actually so we can buy chicken feed if we should ever run out of it. But yeah, so what we are going to do today is to bale this. That's a very big job, and then we'll collect all the bales, I think, and just sell them. I don't know what the price for hay is yet, but let's check up on that on a later stage. And hopefully we can. I mean, our income now should be quite stable. We have some eggs. That's a steady income, more or less. And we have the lettuce. That's a steady income, more or less, as well. Can I get around here? It's a very dark day today. I mean, it is October. And I have the time at time 6, so it should be more sunny during this job. Yeah, oh, I shouldn't actually be doing the headlands. Then I would just have to run over all the bales all the time. I don't want to do that. So I'll do the up and down rows first. So yeah, and hopefully we can soon get like so stable income that we can afford a bigger tractor and keep this. And if we need to do the sugar beets as well, we need a front loader for this one, because the only way we can pick it up is with a bucket. All other automatic machines to pick them up are insanely expensive, and we can't afford that. I mean, that's like 200k plus. And that's not going to happen in the near future. So we have to do a front loader of some sort and a bucket. And I would like the bucket that can sort of mulch, you know, cut the sugar beets, because the price for cut sugar beet is I think roughly 150 credits per ton more profitable. I'm not totally sure about that, but we can have a look. But a bigger tractor, some sugar beet equipment, and with the bigger tractor we need a plow, so we can plow this field up again, because we don't have any plow, as you might know, because we sold it when we did the fields to afford the, I think it was the combine we needed to buy back then, and then we had to sell the plow. Get it? So yeah. ton of hay bales is coming up. I'll just get going with this. I'll time light the most of it, and then we have to look into the sugar beet equipment and how much credit we actually need. Strip way back. And yeah, guys, before I forget, this is very pre-recorded if you can. I mean, it's pre-recorded by several weeks. By now, the what's it called, precision farming launched, I think 3 days ago. Pre-recorded this one. We will do some precision farming on this map at some point, but for now we won't, because the yield would be less because we don't have a plow, we don't have a direct seeder, we can't afford the equipment for all the scanning, we can't even afford the field analysis, or what do we call it? Yeah. When you have to do the research for the soil and stuff like that. But we will come to that. But as I said, this is very pre-recorded. I had to do this because I have been called to work way earlier, and if you don't know, I work offshore, and I can't upload. I can record, but I cannot upload when I'm offshore, simply due to the very bad internet connection and limited usage of the internet I have out there. So this is pre-recorded, and I'm very sorry for there will be some lag in some of the episodes uploading, simply due to I didn't have the time. I thought I had the time this time when I was home, but I live on a very small farm as well, and we had a storm and we had a tree tipping over on this farm where I live. We have it's basically just one big horse paddock, and that one tree, a pine tree, decided to tilt and smash the entire fencing. And I'm not even joking, but I just did the fencing on my property. So I had to redo a part of the fencing and cut up the pine tree to get it away and move it, and we had to move some of the horses. Unfortunately, the woman who had the horses on her property decided no longer to rent the horse stables anymore. So I mean, that's bad luck and good luck at the same time, because we couldn't use one of the paddocks due to the entire electric fencing is simply smashed. But yeah, so I'm very sorry for the unstable uploading of the videos. I'm really trying, but as you might know, I'm only doing this for fun, and I won't even monetize it. Not even when, or if I actually get 1,000 subscribers, first then are you able to monetize, but I won't, due to my line of work and some tax systems and stuff like that. So hopefully you basically have no commercials for a very, very, very long time in my YouTube uploads. So yeah, I'm sorry for the inconvenience. I'll try to make an episode as fast as I can when I get home, but there might be like some episodes with 2 weeks in between them. And for the previous as well, now you know why some of the episodes has been uploaded on some weird points and stuff like that. And I mean, that pine tree took a ton of my time as well. I only have this tiny chainsaw, and I had to move with my hand. And I mean, it was like a 40 or 50 meter long pine tree, a very old one, where it just snapped out of the ground. I mean, the roots and all, it's a one big mess, and I need to do the fencing one more time, so we can actually use that paddock again. Let me know in the comments if you want to see some of the live logging as well. I don't really have the equipment for recording that sort of videos, but I mean, I can do some cell phones recordings and stuff like that, and maybe edit them into something nice. I've never tried that before, but I mean, I'm willing to give it a go. So yeah, back to the game. Since we can't afford anything, let's just have a look at the technology. That's 8,000. Wow. We need a planter. Sugarcane planter. 15. Do I have any mods installed? Oh, we have this one. 2.5. We could do that. Doesn't put fertilizer in. No, I don't think. Okay. Then some sort of a front loader for this tiny tractor. 7, 9, 10, 7,000. And the bucket. That was still a handler. That's not what I'm after. Oof. Oh wow, that's expensive. 15. The only thing we have. Yeah. Wow. Okay. I'll have a look on Mod Hub if we can get one of these cheaper. So for now, let's just get the bale trailer. Collect the bales. What are the prices? Saving, of course. This one for hay. Hey. It's actually very good. So yeah, let's just collect the hay, and I mean, we just sell it straight away. No, I shouldn't be driving in the planted fields, but we do actually have crop destruction installed, but since the plant is this young in its growth stage, it won't hurt them at all. Yeah, as you know, I don't really like this sort of a bale trailer, since it's teleporting the bales to the actual flatbed, but to have a wild guess. Grading position. Oh yeah, how many bales do you think we have made? I mean, we have increased the tiny piece, and I think it had like one stage of fertilization, so I'd say roughly 300 bales in this go. Almost a full load now. I know I missed bits and pieces, but we'll take them next time. Hitbox for this one is very narrow. Come on, tiny tractor. There we go. Yeah, as I said, let's just go and sell them just straight away. Because we need the cash for either a tractor or sugar beet equipment and stuff like that. I mean, the sugar beet would be very nice. It's a bit heavy investment, the harvester. But I mean, that's the only thing we can do now. There we go. 105. Transporting position. Wow. See? Sort of, even though you can't really see it, but it's like it has no traction on the rear wheels at all. So yeah, I'll see you at the store where we are selling the first load of these. Oh yeah, bales produced. Before we go. It's just slowly brake, slowly brake, slowly brake. That's full brake. Full on brake. Nothing happens. How many bales did we make? This one. This session 423. Wow, that's way more than I first thought. Ah, yeah. Because of the fertilization stage, of course, and the little bit more we took. So wow, this is going to be a very good income from this one. So yeah, as I said, I'll see you at the store, guys. Unload bales here. Let's see. Almost 6,000. One load, and we have... Wow, that's good. That's very good. Why did it do that? Operating position. There we go. Ah, maybe it's the steering wheel. Change the setting. Before it hurt transporting position? Does that help? We didn't have problems before pulling this up this hill, but seems like we do now. Oh yeah, and to get back to the sugar beet harvesting and stuff, I don't even know when you have to plant the sugar beet in the game. We'll just have a look when we sell this. I mean, when we actually get there. Tiny tractor is very struggling, or really struggling to get up this tiny hill. I don't know why. We didn't have this problem just before, when we sold the first load. But it seems like we have now. There we go. Get into position. Unload. Price is actually increasing while we sell them. That's pretty decent. So yeah, let's go operating. Yes. I'll just run back and forth with all these bales, guys, and I skipped most of the parts. This is actually it's almost a bigger job to run and sell them than it is to actually bale them. Yeah, Let's just water the greenhouse, or get some water into the greenhouse. I just noticed that we are around 7,000 liters only, so a little less than half full. We might as well just fill it up. I mean, that's like 1 or 2 runs, right? So we'll just fill the greenhouse with water. I have installed the greenhouses with the manure and of fertilizer and seeds. And when we can afford it, I know I'm saying that when we can afford it, because we actually can now. But I think we should do that. I mean, the profit is... They're way more profitable, they produce faster, but they also require either manure, fertilizer, and seeds as well. I think that's a very, very nice addition than just water. I mean, that's more realistic to actually have some seeds and some sort of fertilizer to put into the ground as well. But maybe on a later stage, we will also... not remove the greenhouse, but move it elsewhere, preferably behind this chicken coop, maybe. To have like 1 or 2 greenhouses there that produces lettuce or tomatoes or strawberries or whatever. But yeah, the chicken is doing very well. Let's just have a look at them. Oh, almost a pallet of eggs. How much is there? 1100. How are they doing? Still plenty of food. Oh, and they reproduced. Now we have 120 chickens. That's nice. So the egg producing will really ramp up from now on. The coop can hold 360 chickens, and as far as I know, you don't need a rooster. Not even to make them reproduce, because we don't have a rooster and they still just reproduced. And I don't think the rooster counts for anything. Yeah, that's good enough. So we'll just go and fill up this water tanker again and keep on selling the hay bales. As far as I know, you need to open this twice. Oh, back to collecting all the bales and sell them. Way better this time. Stop. Sell. Keeping crawling up there. I mean, we could make a little more cash or credits than we're doing now if we just waited like 1 month, but I can't really see why it's so little. The increase, I think it's like 7-ish credits per 1,000 liters. We just have a look. A 72. Okay, 10 per 1,000 liters, but I mean it's still good. We just need some credits. Our last selling load of today. We won't sell the rest of the bales. I think there's like less than 10 left. Really annoying, the tractor keeps doing that. Yeah, what did we have? 2,000 at the beginning of this episode, and now we are at 26,000, so a total of 24. That's very decent. So yeah, as I said, guys, we won't sell the rest of the bales. I think there's less than 10. So we'll just collect them on this trailer, store the trailer, and kill off the weeds in the Is it a barley field? A wheat field. So we'll just kill off the weeds in that. We need to fertilize any of this, by the way. Oh, we need to fertilize it as well. So we'll fertilize it and then spray off the weeds. And then we will call it after that. Because this baling job took way longer than I anticipated. I will do some heavy cutting in the episode. Because I spent almost an hour just baling and collecting and selling of in-game time. Not that you'll notice, because after the editing I will cut out like 70% of the entire job. And then time-lapse most of the other, so yeah. Is that it? Only 3 bales? How many did we produce? Ah, okay, yeah, only 3 bales then. Because it takes 105 times 4, so that's 420. Oh, only 3 bales left. But, I mean, that's good. So we'll just store this someplace. Actually, while we're here, I think we store it behind the greenhouse. This will be messy footage. Let's do like this. We just put it here. Perfect placement for. There we go. Do this one. So we'll take the fertilizer first and then spray off the weeds. Oh, hello dear. Come on, there we go. Fertilizer. Look out here. What's that? Seems to have weed. This is still the world's most expensive fertilizer we are using here, so I'm going to use it. I mean, I won't just spend it for fun, because this has been insanely expensive, if you know, from previous episodes. I mean, we could have used only like 1980 credits to buy 1,000 liter, but we bought it from the map store, and there it's 4,000 per 1,000 liter. So we could have saved more than 50% of this one, which we should have, but I mean, we did it, and we won't ever do that again. This is probably not the best fertilization of a field you ever see. Oh, we only missed tiny spots. Just here. Yeah, that's good enough. And then the sprayer to kill off the weeds. Hopefully we very soon have a full pallet of eggs we could sell. I know it doesn't sound like much, but I mean, hey, it's the first pallet that we will sell. Let's take the sprayer. Have they changed the sound in the previous update? Because now when you're going into like a machine shed and stuff like that, you can hear like an echo in the game. Do you guys know that? I just noticed it like when I started this episode, that the sound from the tracks actually changes when you go into a building. I mean, it's a nice feature if they have, or maybe it has been like this always. I just haven't noticed. But I don't know. Hold this one. Don't hit the trailer. And there we go. Have to optimize this, especially this one, because this is the chicken feed, or this is what we need to use for the chicken feed. I'm still like struggling to actually decide if we do sugar beets and we have to do like another set of either barley, wheat, or sorghum. I think we will do the sugar beets just to get some diversity into the game, and hopefully we have enough feed for the chickens just to last. I mean, we have 5,000 liters of wheat and, or is it barley, and 5,000 liters of sorghum, and it seems to hold like for a long time now that we only have 120 chickens. So yeah, let's in the next episode we'll have a look into the sugar beet crop instead. So that's all I have for you in this episode, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and hope to see you in the next. Bye for now.